Good evening, everybody. Well, what do you do when you have so many tomatoes you can't eat them? You make your own homemade spaghetti sauce. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I've got a lot of tomatoes, and I have cut up about 7 tomatoes and squished them down. And then it's time to make the sauce to go in the tomatoes, as I call it. You want to make sure that you do this separately. So I'm going to pour a little olive oil in my pan. I'll put about 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. And I have fresh garlic from my garden. Okay, so we're going to smush a couple of garlic cloves and add that to the oil. Let me go ahead and turn the tomatoes on, get them started cooking. And now for the seasonings. You want to kind of marinate these seasonings in the hot oil before you put them in with the tomatoes. It just makes the taste pop better. So I'm going to chop up and smash some 2 cloves of garlic. All this again, you can grow your own like I do. I definitely became more aware of what I eat after 2020 and started growing everything I liked in my own yard. And I thoroughly enjoy gardening. So I've got my garlic here. I'm adding it into the oil. All of the seasonings will go in the oil first and get to know each other well. A little salt. Got some Himalayan pink salt here. And I like it salty, so put a little extra. A little pepper. You can always, now you'll see me doing this after I combine them. Taste. If you don't like it, add what you need. I like Italian seasoning. Got the body up. I like to go heavy on the Italian seasoning now. Okay. Adding a little onion powder. Could have used chopped up onions, but I decided that I would go with the onion powder. There's some people around that don't like the onions, so just trying to make it good for all. So now, if this is cooking, I'll let it marinate, cook for about 5 minutes. Oh, it starts to smell good, y'all. Meanwhile, my tomatoes are now on. Got my squisher. Squish them down. Now, I'll probably end up eating this, but if I made enough that I have extra, I would definitely can it and save it for later. I have a canner, which you can put that in there, and put the cans in there with probably about 45 minutes on high, and then seal the jars, and you can have it anytime you want. Just like this is last year's tomatoes. So when I run out of tomatoes, I can them, and I'll have more tomatoes to make more sauce. Now, what I like to add, 1 can of tomato paste and 1 can of tomato sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my tomato mixture. Don't have fancy electronic tools here at this house. And in goes tomato sauce. And a little tomato paste. Meanwhile, my garlic and spices are all marinating over here, getting ready to do their thing. And it's smelling good up in here. And 1 can of tomato paste. Get all that good stuff in there. Very tomatoey. Might notice these old cooking utensils of mine. Grandma's iron skillets. And then the Magnolite pot that's probably, guessing my mom probably bought it in the 50s. She and my dad got married. I doubt you'll find anything these days and times that'll last as long as these have. Yeah, my grandma's iron skillets and mom's metal pot. And they're still working good to this day. Okay. I'm going to throw those spices in with my tomatoes. I pour a little oil in here and get the rest of it out of the bottom. Just jump that around in there and get all of the good stuff. Come on in there. Meet the sauce. And now you just cook it and cook it and cook it. Keep tasting it. And what I'll probably end up doing is getting some bell peppers that I have frozen. Also grow my own bell peppers. And adding them. My other bell peppers have not quite, I used one. I did have one, but they haven't gotten big enough to use. So I'm still using last year's frozen bell peppers. This will work just as good. No problem there. I like bell peppers. Chop these babies up and add them to my sauce. Throw those in. If it was just me, I would probably put onions, but a lot of times I will serve this and certain people don't like onions, so I'm just going to leave the onions out and use the onion powder. I like onions. And I do have those growing in my garden too. Add a little at a time, taste, taste, taste. See what it needs. Now, let me get a tasting spoon. See what we got here. I think more salt. And because I added all the extra tomato paste. A little more pepper. I like to add things in as I go. Add a little more seasoning. I don't know, spaghetti sauce, I don't think you can over season it. That's just my opinion. Oh, this stuff is rocking and rolling now. you a look-see. So that is my sauce. I'll probably end up with 2 jars out of 6 tomatoes. And then if I have too much, I'll just end up canning it and using it this winter. So, yeah. Now, there's one other thing that you want to do after you get it boiling. And that is something else that comes out of my garden. Give it another rinse. Now, remember what you put in there after you get all the other ingredients in it? Fresh basil. Got this growing in my garden. Also, if you put basil in your garden, it'll keep the chipmunks out and a lot of your bad beetles out. They don't like it. But I, however, love it. Just gonna put off some basil leaves. Fresh, because look, I literally picked this basil 5 minutes ago. I'll take them out when I put the sauce in jars, but oh yes, that's what you add at the very end as you're making your sauce. And let it cook and marinate and everything get really friendly with one another, and it tastes good. Yum. So that's what we're doing here today, making our own homemade spaghetti sauce. Y'all have a great one. Keep on gardening.